And Moore will throw it. The pass complete. Boy, talk about a slobber knocker. Robbie Lara taking down Serge Torres, and Torres pays the price there. I think that got him in the solar plexus.
Have you ever had this happen to you?
Yes, I have.
When you get the wind knocked out of you like this, and hopefully it's nothing more serious than that, but you hear those helmets, my gosh.
Clean tackle. Not helmet to helmet.
No, it was just the way you play defense.
Yikes. Now tomorrow night we'll have another big game. Skyline and Woodinville here in the house. We'll have it starting at 7 o'clock on FSN Live. Two teams from Kinko. Yeah, Torres sucks it up and receives a standing ovation from all in the house.
Great crowd here tonight. Good to see. I expect a big crowd tomorrow night, Brian, when you've got those Kinko rivals coming into town.
Almost 7,900 in the house tonight. I want to correct, I said 7,200. That was the number from last year, so a better house tonight. Lacrosse Washtuckman won the D8 championship. Kellen Moore under pressure. Skips a man, the second man. Andy Moore can't hang on. This will be the final play of the season. As the ball goes over. Well, one more stand. Kellen Moore will take one more crack.
Well, he's been close on a couple of scoring tosses here.
And he takes time out. Locker. Here's a guy who he's a competitor on the field, but he takes his teammates to the elementary schools in Ferndale to pump kids up about reading. I mean, he is truly like everybody's All-American. 26 of 44 for 258 yards. That's Kellen Moore's numbers.
I was going to say, wait a minute.
Take a look at the
that
productivity.
Didn't jive with those numbers up there. I thought you were funning with me.
I'd never fun with you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, that's not true either.
Well, it's nice to see that, and that's the other thing you get out of a small town. It's cohesiveness. They all grow up together. Everybody knows everybody, and he's a pretty happy young man.
One more snap. Kirby Moore at the end line, touchdown. So something at the end, but you know what? It doesn't matter a lick, because for Ferndale, the third time is the charm. Jake Locker, disappointed a year ago, but this time it was not even close. Locker and Ferndale dominate Prosser on both sides of the ball to post an impressive 35-point victory.
I tell you what, you talk about impressive, and number 10 right there showed it all. He showed great speed. He's got great size, and I think just the enthusiasm he really puts on this team with all those seniors going out. Good sportsmanship right here, shaking hands before you get the old trophy. Get their name engraved on that, and I tell you what, this town in Ferndale is going to go nuts tonight. Might for a couple months, Brian.
Well, a big win for Ferndale. And as we promised, plenty more here from the Tacoma Dome. A big win for the Sonics tonight as well at Key Arena. Back to our FSN Live studios with the Hall of Famer Lenny Wilkins. Here's Angie Minting.
All right, guys, thank you very much. We'll get it back to you shortly. But first, Lenny and I have LeBron's only appearance in Seattle, and he's averaging almost 32 points a game over the last 5 games. First quarter, LeBron gives us a little taste of what he's got for us. Eric Snow with the dish to James for the dunk. And this guy's just amazing. Ferndale wins their first state championship. And Brian, I guess you never forget your first.
No, I don't think you do. And you know what? You probably don't remember or don't forget, Angie, your 14th as well, because that's what the Golden Eagles were, a perfect 14-0 this season. Just a moment ago, Matt Morrison caught up with the star of the Golden Eagles side, Jake Locker.
So how does it feel to wrap up your high school career with that performance?
This was perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. You know, ended on the right note, and we get to hold up the trophy now. So,
compare it to last year's game and the disappointment you felt at this time.
It's a total opposite ends of the spectrum. You know, it's a great feeling right now, and we love it.
What about sharing it with this group of guys?
They're a great group of guys, and actually, if I could go share it with them right now, that'd be great. Thank you very much.
He is all about team. Jamie Plankovich, his coach. Plankovich in his second season at Ferndale. A runner-up last year, but not by much now, hoisting the championship trophy as Ferndale succeeds Bellevue as the 3A Washington State champion.
I tell you what a great thrill that must be for that whole community of Ferndale. Much more than just these football players that got it done tonight, and coaching staff and all the people that supported the program, Brian.
Angie, you take a look at the jubilation in Ferndale, and you bet that will last long into the night. You look down, though, along Interstate 82, and a disappointment, although the tradition they have in Prosser, you figure it won't last long. Tonight, however, belongs to the Golden Eagles.
Brian, they will never, ever forget. It doesn't matter that it's on a high school level, if it's college. Whenever you are the best among your peers, it's a pretty fantastic thing. All right, we've got much more to talk about Ferndale. Also, we just kind of glazed over the Sonics. This was a huge win. Not only, the fact that they won, but the way they won.
It really was. I thought the Cayman.
FSN Live continues from the Tacoma Dome, where Ferndale handles Prosser, and the Golden Eagles raise the championship. That's a good-looking picture that will serve nicely in the trophy case at Ferndale High for years to come. Just a couple of moments ago, Brian Davis, by the way, and Sonny Sixkiller. We got to break down Jake Locker's game, but just a couple of moments ago, our Matt Morrison caught up with his coach, Jamie Plankovich.
Jamie, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So the performance tonight, a culmination of a terrific season. What was the difference in a game like this?
Well, it starts with the defensive side of the ball. Our guys really focused all week. We knew we had to slow them down and make them kind of chunk it down the field and not give up big plays, and our guys did that all night. We forced them in long yardage situations and were able to at least slow them down.
Jake Locker was a big difference. He wasn't the only difference. Talk about some of your seniors that had terrific games.
Absolutely, and Jake gets a lot of credit, and rightly so, but we're a very good football team, and we talk about that all the time. We share the football real well on offense, and defensively, I don't think I've had a group like this before. They really get after it and play their tails off for all game, and it is a total team effort.
You came here 2 years ago with the goal of taking a good program and making it better.
Yeah.
Made the finals. You've won the finals. Talk about your own personal satisfaction.
Well, you can't do it without great players, and I've got a lot of people around me that are making me look good, and it's been one heck of a ride for these last 2 years.
All right, Jamie, congratulations to you and the Ferndale Golden Eagles.
Thank you very much.
Jamie Plankovich, 27-2 in 2 seasons. He runs the table this year, 14-0. Riding, well, the total team. The thing that I think I appreciate about that is, hey, it was the defense. No question about it. It was the defense. But once the defense got established, then Jake Locker got going, and he got it going, first of all, on the ground.
Oh, no question. Jake Locker does what he does best. He has great vision right here. Not a lot of vision needed on that play. Almost fumbled it, as a matter of fact, but he did get in for the score. This is the run I really think turned it around. Right here, look at the eyeballs. He knows exactly where he's going. Nice cutback. But right there, Brian, you talk about some breakaway speed from the quarterback position. Jake Locker's got it.
A guy who came into the game with great balance. You take a look at his running totals and his passing totals, and something that he has had all his life long, really, and certainly in high school, the relationship that he's got with his pitch and catch partner, Rocky Sandusky.
Yeah, old number 7, the old quarterback to receiver, now reversed. Jake Locker, you see where they are in the field on the 46-yard line. He throws it about 55 yards to his buddy right there, and Rocky Sandusky. I saw them practice this play before the game. Saw them practice this play before the game, and in the game, they make it happen. Nice throw, nice catch from those two young men.
Sandusky, 2 catches, 59 yards, and it can't be lost on you, Angie, back at our FSN Live studios, that both times Rocky touched the ball tonight, he wound up in the house. Now, that's a Rocky-like performance.
Yeah, he's got a knack for it. All right, guys, thank you very much. I got a quick high school update from Oregon. Lincoln knocked off Lake Oswego 7-6 when a 2-point conversion fails with 27 seconds left. Again, the final score 7-6. They'll play Tualatin for the Oregon 4A championship. Well, the Seahawks tour of the NFC East wrapped up Monday in front of the national stage. Meetings against the Redskins, Cowboys, and Giants all came down to the final play or overtime.
Grabbing that. Ladies and gentlemen, call your attention to the center of the field.
Tell them I'm gonna hang out with my team for a little bit, and then we'll focus in a second. All right, thank you very much.
Hey, Jake, can I get you real quick?
Real quick. I gotta get over there.
So how does it? Sorry.
All right, buddy. All righty. Just as a backup, you want to do this is very cool.
That was sweet. I mean, our lineman just blocked perfectly. Hole opened up, and it's cut back across the field. Cut back another time. Wide open for a touchdown. I mean,
Good, and it was just downhill from there, it seemed like.
Yeah, it was. I mean, perfect season, 14-0. Everyone's dream. I mean,
so you kind of wanted to keep the ball out of their hands and kind of chunk it away at them.
Yeah, you know, we played some ball control. We tried to stick to the run game as much as we could. And we played really well. The linemen opened up great holes like they have all year. You know, I've said all year it starts with those guys and ends with those guys, and it did again tonight. And you know, a whole lot of credit goes to those guys all year, and we wouldn't be where we are right now, winning, be able to hold this trophy off if we didn't have the line that we do. So.
You're ready to trade in for a different shade of blue and a different shade of gold next year.
Yeah, last time I'll be wearing the blue and gold at Ferndale. I'll be wearing purple and gold, and I'm excited for that, you know. Get down there and do some workouts and stuff now and get ready for that season. So,
congratulations, best of luck.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Jake, first offensive play of the game, you see Adam Wilgus running, you see the number 30 getting smaller. What was that feeling like?
Well, it's funny, you know, we were sitting in the locker room and coach came in and said first play is 34 counter tray. And I looked at Adam and said, I don't want anything but a touchdown. You're going to take it to the house on the first play. And he did. And he didn't let me down. And he ran hard. And he turned it on at the end there. And it was a great run. The line opened up a huge hole. And it was just a perfect play to start the game off on.
Later in the second, you yourself had a nice long 74-yard run. How did that break for you?
They over-pursued a little bit, so I had a cut back lane, got back to the other side of the field, and just had a couple guys to beat. And, you know, I luckily got a chance to get into the end zone. So.
Well, that basically broke the game open. What was the feeling like when you knew you were in the clear?
That's always the best feeling in the world. When you got green and heady and that's it. You know, I think you're always a little bit faster when that happens, and yeah, I knew I was gone as soon as I broke out on like the 50, I think. So it was an awesome feeling.
Your emotions after being taken out of the game, you had a couple of minutes to savor it on the sideline, and of course the celebration is exciting too. Can you describe just how you're feeling and where it's going?
It's undescribable. It's amazing. I've never felt like this before. Just to put so much effort into one thing and then be able to achieve what we did this year is awesome. And, you know, as a team, we were perfect, and that's all you can ask for. Words can't explain how I feel right now.
Nope. Thank you. Okay.
Close to scoring its season average of better than 50 points, but Prosser was nearly 40 points below its season average. Golden Eagles defeat the Mustangs for the 3A championship. Welcome back to the Tacoma Dome with Sunny Six Killer. I'm Brian Davis. Adam Wilgus started this game for Ferndale with a 67-yard touchdown run on the very first play from scrimmage. And just a little while ago, Matt Morrison caught up with Wilgus.
That was sweet. I mean, our lineman just blocked perfectly. Hole opened up. I just cut back across the field, cut back another time, wide open for a touchdown.
And it was just downhill from there, it seemed like.
Yeah, it was. I mean, perfect season, 14-0. Everyone's dream. I mean, nothing more to ask for.
What does this mean to the town of Ferndale?
First state championship ever in Ferndale for the football team. So, I mean, it's a big deal. And everyone's just going to be really excited the whole week, the whole month, the rest of the year.
Probably for the rest of your life, to be honest with you.
Big old ring.
What about personal satisfaction? You've come a long way to where you are now.
Oh, yeah, personal satisfaction is awesome. I mean, I came from downhill, and I made a big change in my life, and now I'm in the state championship game and #1.
And you're sharing it with a group of guys, Jake Locker, other seniors, that really this is a group that's going to live a long time in Ferndale history.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they've accepted me into their group, and for the last 3 years, we've all been best friends, and we just all hang out all the time. I mean, we're a big family.
All right, Adam Wilgus, over 100 yards rushing tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wilgus struggled personally with family issues. He struggled academically, but then he comes to Ferndale and hooks up with Jake Locker, and he's a perfect example, Sonny, of a guy who uses football to put himself into a better place. Much more expected tonight out of the Mustangs. Junior quarterback Kellen Moore, but it just didn't happen for Moore or for Prosser.
No, it really didn't. It started off on a bad side right here with the interception, and Rocky Sandusky picks him off on a nice play, and it just never got on track. And here he tries to go outside, and another Locker kid, Brady Locker, comes up with the interception. But, you know, he hung with it. He was able to avoid some of the rush and find his receiver downfield. Pressure again by Ferndale, but right here, a couple of nice moves, short passing game. That's what they've been doing all year.
Jamie Plenkovich told Matt Morrison that they just did not want, Ferndale did, to give up the long stuff, and they certainly didn't. They really put the Mustangs in a box tonight.
Well, they did, and you got to give credit to the defensive front four that really put pressure on him and made him work to get some receptions and completions that he had.
You take a look at Kellen Moore's numbers tonight: 28 of 45, 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, but both those in the fourth quarter, Angie, after he'd thrown 2 interceptions. And he was also, his line got out physicaled by Ferndale's. He was sacked 3 times. The one thing about it, though, Angie, is that this is a very young Prosser team, Moore just a junior, and a lot of his teammates are also underclassmen. So I suspect we'll be hearing from the Mustangs again. Precisely.